again? Or no? You put your all right doing that. Damn, dog.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Gordon on the carry.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Locke working out of the gun. He's got his tight end fan. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. The rookie, Brandon Jones, picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Broncos nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Check mark 27. Check off.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now a quick pass to Richardson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
And the Dolphin first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Tua. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Andy Isabella, 84 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early. Offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
At the 21-yard line.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Locke. Screen pass to Lindsay. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
To Phillip Lindsay. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Locke on 3rd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. He'll find Lindsay here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to Phillip Lindsay.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Lock. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.
The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on to punt. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up
defensively. We always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an all-right pass.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 17. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Squeeze, get in there. Go. Perfect. Check right 27, check right 28.
Now to the air, Lock. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, here's Tua. Forced out to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9. At the 20.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lindsey. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike. Watch the curl.
From the gun, Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
And 9.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Richardson.
A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Dolphins.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Two to throw again. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Tua. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check, check, 43. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 43 is the mark. 43 is the mark. Get that.
From the gun, it's Tua. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Intended for Mike Gesicki. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 25 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30.
Keep going, keep
and
running,
all
man.
the way in for a Miami touchdown. Andy Isabella, 77 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Jason Sanders.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
24.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 20.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw on 3rd down. Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Locke on the give. It's Lindsey. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They run with Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Play action. Now it's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On first down, here's Breida. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
This is Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Dolphins 31, Broncos 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Calling a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Locke working out of the gun, being chased out left. He may try and run for this.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
And the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Block now to throw. Got a man. It's the rookie Jerry Jeudy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The ball carrier.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Locke gonna go on 4th down. He's gonna let this go. Back of the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
Turnover on downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. They'll begin the drive with Breda. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Tim Williams makes the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. That's good for 28 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Locke. Out quickly to Judy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And 1 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Locke. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Cortland.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Open man Hamler, that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Judy, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd.
Now Locke again. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 14. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow.